The most important thing you can ever do in the world is just to be yourself. Say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel, love how you want to love. This is really a precursor to getting into alignment with your absolute best self. And what's your best self going to accomplish? Everything you've ever wanted to the best of your ability. Your best self will execute your visions. It will be able to create the visions to execute them. It will be able to form ideas and to visualize and imagine, which is the most important thing into creation. Because if we can't imagine and visualize, if we can't plant the idea of a seed, nothing's going to happen. Random things come along, but the pure potentiality and the fact that when we are aligned and we can visualize and we can become creators to bring our vision into reality, for the mere fact that we were able to create it in our minds in the first place is incredibly powerful. Be your authentic self. Piss people off. Piss the people off that are going to get pissed off. We have energetic cords that are attached to everyone and everything. Everything we think about takes up energy, it takes up focus. I guarantee you there's a lot of people in your life right now that don't want you to speak unconditionally. They want to keep you in a little box. They want to keep you in their version of how they see you. And as soon as you start stepping outside that box, they're going to reject you. They're going to get pissed off. They might come at you. A lot of times they just actually just fall away. But the power of being yourself and seeing the magic that happens when you just be yourself and say what you want to say, because I guarantee you everything that you're afraid to lose, once you lose it and you see what you actually lost, is stuff that's holding you down and holding you back. So essentially, you living within other people's margins, which is just fear and their own self-projection and self-rejection, uh, you don't live a good life. You don't live a healthy life. You're living within an illusion of what other people expect from you and want from you. And you can do every single thing that they want and expect, and it doesn't matter because they're not seeing you for you. They don't want you for you. They don't love you for you. They don't even. Here's the kicker: people that try to control other people and control how they see things, they don't even love themselves. They don't even know who they are. They are so confused and lashing out and emotional. They don't even know where they're coming or going. So it's best for you to have them walk their own way out. And the best way to do that is to be yourself, speak your mind, say the things that piss people off. If you're in a relationship where you have to walk on eggshells because of certain things that you're not allowed to talk about, start talking about that shit. That relationship will probably dissolve very quickly. And sometimes it sucks. It can be, change is uncomfortable. You know, we're shifting, we're going from one place to the other, but we're always in a cocoon to become a butterfly. And the best way to live your best life is just to start speaking your mind, piss people off, relax, have fun, enjoy life. Life is meant to be enjoyed. It's not meant to be in this super serious box of control where we only listen to people outside of ourselves. You got to listen to your heart, go with your gut. Your gut always gives you a hell yes or a hell no, and follow your gut. This is a brain. This is a brain. This is our thinking brain. This is our feeling brain. Your gut knows what's up. It tells you what's going on. So don't let people control you. Don't let people's fear and self rejection limit you from who you can be. Because when you do that, you are unable to create vision within yourself. You can't create those true visions. You can't go after your true passions because you're living for other people. You're actually enslaved. You're abusing yourself. And you're accepting others' abuse of themselves, which they then project onto you. I've been a people pleaser for most of my life. You know, I wanted to have friends. I wanted to have people that liked me. And just having someone like me was good enough for me. And I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I need to compromise. Maybe I need to settle. I should just like be happy that I have this person. it's only a matter of time before you start coping with that. You cope with addictions. You cope with distractions. You cope with self-abuse. That's not the life you want to be living. That's not freedom. That's not love. Anyone that says they love you, but they control how you think and how you feel, or they attempt to control, because we have to accept the control. No one, we are not victims. No one ever does anything to us. Things always happen for us. So it's a test to see what we're made of, and sometimes we have to allow abuse to even understand what abuse is, and then we come out of it and like, I don't want this at all. And then you kind of start growing a backbone, essentially. Anyone that's, people that bully people, people that put other people down, they tell you you're this and you're that and you're an idiot. These people don't even know who the fuck they are. Straight up, they don't even know who they are. Don't listen to them. They're lost in their own sea of confusion, and the best thing you can do for them is to speak your mind and let them go. Because here's the thing: when someone's trying to control you, when someone's trying to project on you, and you don't give them anything, you disengage from them, totally send them love, because they are suffering. It's not personal. They will be forced to either look within, or they will be forced to find someone else that they can abuse. So if everyone just stops being abused, we will all need to look within. And it's the most beautiful journey too, because no one wants to be that too. No one wants to be abused, and no one wants to be the abuser. Often we don't even realize we are that. We've normalized so many things in society. We're like okay with negativity. It's insane. Like most of the stuff we do as a collective is super fucking unhealthy. There's so much shit in all of our foods. There's so much shit that's made to control us, to make us think a certain perspective and narrative. We're taught that we're weak and we get sick really easy, but we're not taught how to actually really strengthen our immune system, how to have healthy thoughts and boundaries. We're kind of shoved into the meat grinder of consumer society. And we are the laborers, we are the energy, we are the renewable resources. We keep having kids, we keep putting into the machine, you know? And whether these things were intended to be malicious or not, it doesn't matter. Usually the road to hell is paved with good intentions, so it's not even about anyone like nefariously twisting their mustache and their monocle, like dominating people in the system of domination that we're in. It doesn't matter how or why it happened, but it just matters that it is happening and we're waking up from it. So all we can do is be the change we want to see, but we need to be aware of what's going on. So be yourself. Coming back to it, man, be your authentic self. That's all you can do. It's the most beautiful thing you can do. And being yourself will freak a lot of people out, because they're so used to not being themselves. They're so used to being in a self-made prison that we think what is so negative and so unhealthy is normal. And it's monkey see, monkey do. We see other people doing it. Be your authentic self. Piss some people off. Make some waves. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. Because what's the cost? The cost is your actual life, and the life that you want to live and that you want to create. And also just being under an illusion that you can't create the life you want to live, because you absolutely can, I promise you. But how are you supposed to make anything without the vision? If we can't dream about it, if we can't make goals, if we can't plan, it's kind of like, we put our intentions out into the universe, and we're energy beings, so the law of attraction, it comes back to us. But if we're not putting our clear intentions out there, how can we be upset with what we get? We haven't even been clear with our intentions. So, the law of attraction, the universe is going to give us whatever we're putting out. And if we don't even know what we're asking for, if we're not even clear with our intentions, if we're not even building a clear vision, how can we be upset with what we get? Because we haven't even done the work within ourselves to have a clear intention. What do you want? What do you want in life? What do you love? Start thinking about that. Live the life you want. Live the life you love. And fuck everyone else who has a problem with it. Because they weren't there with you, man. They were just holding you down. And the only reason they're holding you down is because they're holding themselves down. And when you stop getting held down, these people are forced to vacate and do the self work. Because, you know, when we get triggered, we're only triggered because there's something within us that gets triggered. And that's for us to do the work and to release. Now, sometimes if we get triggered, we're like, oh, this person's hurting me. Well, no, we're not hurting anyone. Um, Shit inside us is getting cummed up. It's getting triggered. It's like, I don't want to deal with this. I'm going to blame this external thing and try to remove it. It's never outside you. It's all within you. You create your reality with everything within. Be yourself. Don't live your whole life in a marriage that doesn't work, in a relationship that doesn't work, in a job that doesn't work, with people that don't love and respect you, that people only want you to be under their thumb. It's Age of Aquarius. Let's break free of all this bullshit. Massive awakening happening. All this stuff is coming up so we can purge it out, so we can live our real lives, so we can build a new utopia. Lots of love. Have a great day.